has been a whole change in the way that I eat, in the way that I shop, in the way that I budget my money out. Just wanted to come on and have a quick chat with you about this weight loss journey. This is week 2 and I am on my way to 4 pounds down in week 2, doing a calorie deficit. And I'm using the app MyFitnessPal is the app that I'm using to do this calorie deficit. It's really easy. The app is free. There is a premium version if you would like to pay. Just use the MyFitnessPal app, which was suggested by, what is her name? I can't think of what her name is right now, but I'll make sure that I leave her information below, because I was just really inspired by her videos and like, hey, I definitely need to give this a try, because this weight loss is gotta happen. Like, share this with you all, and this is what's working for me now, and maybe it will spark someone else to go ahead and start their weight loss journey as well, to get to the body that you would like to have, or get back to that body that you want again. You know, why did this all start? So basically, my weight loss wake up call and everything was, I've known for a while that my weight has definitely changed. I look and feel very different than I did years ago, even 5 years ago. I have 2 children, one is 7 and one is 3. And so with the oldest one, it wasn't a problem getting that weight off, getting it down, and, you know, doing great. And I even lost even more weight, you know, well after I had her for years. And I was in my late 20s. So fast forward to the latest one, I was, mother was in her 30s, honey. So, you know, weight loss, pregnancy, all of those things hit different at different ages. And definitely your DNA composition has a lot to do with how you carry the weight, but also your age and your lifestyle. So my lifestyle has definitely changed from my 20s to my 30s. And even what I did prior to that in college, I took courses to make sure that I would stay fit and I was always on the go. So I did pick up a little weight in college, the freshman 15, that I had no idea about until I gained like 30 of those. But it was different, and it was different, and it looked good, and I wasn't like just tired all the time. Looking at those things, I'm like, look, especially when videos and pictures are taken of me, not by me, you know your own angles, you know how you look good. So me looking at those pictures like, oh, I look disgusting, like I'm really big, like I gotta get my life together. This is not me, because I know how I think I look, and then how I end up looking on camera, on film is like, okay, whoa, what are we doing here? So anyhow, now also kids are cruel. Like, I remember watching like those Weight Watchers commercials, and or Slim Fast, and the women would be giving their testimonials about how their children were commenting on their weight. Kids really do make those comments, honey. Also, I was thinking about, you know how you feel like you have like a closet full of clothes, but you never have anything to wear. And that's how I've been feeling, like, I don't have anything to wear. I have a lot to wear. It's just that every piece of clothing, I have to be mindful of how I sit, how I move. You know, this is gonna fit this way, this is gonna fit that way, and I have to make sure I have the personalities to go with the clothes. And I don't remember having to think about all of this prior to being the weight that I am. Like body aches when I was smaller. Like I have like sciatic back pain, my leg hurts, all these other weird things. My feet, oh my goodness, at the end of the day, mother's feet. Okay. So I attribute all of that to having this weight on this body. I'm only 5 feet. And just hush, because who's gonna check me? Okay, my driver's license says that, so who's gonna check me? Anyhow, so someone of that stature, that size, this stature, this height should not be weighing as much as I do, should not be carrying this much weight. And so anyhow, downloaded the MyFitnessPal app after watching a video from this lady that I will leave her information down below, and she was talking about how she lost the weight, she didn't work out using MyFitnessPal, and like, really, I would have to say, be real honest about putting your weight in, because I love this app so much because it allows me to scan the barcode of different different foods and drinks and condiments, whatever it is, seasonings, everything that you put in your mouth. If it has a barcode, you can scan it, except for fruit. I wish they had one that you could just scan for the fruit, but you don't, so you have to manually put that in. You can put in your recipe. You can put it all in manually if you want. You don't have to scan it, but I feel like it's so much easier for me to scan. And Lord, when I tell you, when you look at the calories that are in the sauces, the condiments, you know, just random stuff, like I'm looking at butter, I'm like, wow, 70 calories for, I think it was like a teaspoon. Like, what are we doing? So once you put in your weight and your weight loss goals, it gives you a certain caloric intake to try to stay within for each day. And you do like a food diary of everything that you eat, drink, anything that you put in your mouth and you swallow. 3 pounds. This is only the second week, so I'm not totally done with the second week yet. But I was planning on doing a weekly weigh-in. And I decided, yeah, a weekly weigh-in is not going to work for me because it's so addicting getting onto that scale every day and seeing those numbers climb down. It's like, yes! Take off all your clothes when you jump on that scale too. Take off all of your clothes. Like, even take your bonnet off, ladies. Take it off. Don't hold your cell phone. Like, I realized that my cell phone was adding pounds to the scale when I was trying to get footage of my weight on the scale. So yeah, just be mindful of that. So set that camera up somewhere else if you want to get footage of your actual weight without all that stuff. Doing light walking. I love yoga. Yoga is so calming to me, and I feel like it's not as intense as really working out. And I want to try to do these first 2 months without really like working out really hard yet, but I probably will need to incorporate that. But once you do your, you know, you get your steps in, you do your yoga or whatever, make sure you wear some sort of fitness tracker so that you can count the calories that you have burned while you're doing your movement, whatever type of movement that is, your cardio, whatever it is, string, and put that into MyFitnessPal, because you can put that in there also, and that will add back to your calories that you can consume, or just leave them there, whichever way you want to do it. The first thing I did after I downloaded the app, I realized that I don't have a lot of healthy food in my cupboard, so I had to go to the store and buy some healthier options. And y'all, it is so much cheaper to be a fat kid. Like, to be a big person or a bigger person or eat unhealthy, it is so much cheaper. Now, to be healthier, once you have lived a lifestyle that was unhealthy, or you're living a lifestyle that is not the healthiest, to go from that transition, it definitely costs more. So I have to say, get your coins together. Like, the fitness app is free, thank goodness, but get your coins together to shop for those snacks and foods that are going to help you along your journey. I realize now, since I've been doing this calorie deficit, that my portion sizes, like, I make smaller portions, but I also end up eating smaller portions when I'm actually eating, so that was pleasing. Wow, my satiation, my fullness came so much quicker. And also, I do better with satiation if I are feeling full, if I sit up and eat as opposed to laying back chilling while I'm eating. And then also staying asleep at night instead of getting up and getting something to drink, you know, getting a couple chips, you know, get some cookies, whatever it is. Stop late night snacking, especially if you have young kids. I'm sorry for those of you mothers who are still up with kids and they're nursing at night, needing diaper changes, whatever it is. Try not to eat. Try to stay asleep when you go to sleep, and go to sleep early, so that'll be kind of like a fasting time for you. Prep ahead if you can. Right now, I have not found the time within the life that I live right now to prep ahead as much as I definitely would need to. And so what I've done is started ordering, and I'll put it here, from Fitness Meal Prep place here locally. They service Florida. I want to say it might have said Georgia, but I don't know. I'll check and make for sure by the time I upload this video. I had no idea that the coffees that I love, if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I love going to Starbucks. I love making my own Starbucks hacks, or just my own favorite drinks. Y'all, those creamers are loaded with sugar, and the sugar-free options that I found in the store so far, they're gross. I don't want just plain old hazelnut, you know. Usually 4 to 5 times a week I have Zesty. Y'all, this stuff here is so good. Why can't you focus? There we go. that zesty, and this is my favorite flavor. Sorry, this has 3 times as much coffee as a regular caffeinated tea would have. So yeah, this is an energy tea. I wish they made this in decaf. If anybody who works with this company, Zesty, or owns the company, please get a decaf version for us, please, especially in the blue lady. It smells amazing and it is amazing. It will save your life. So it was, I love Coke, I love Pepsi, mostly Pepsi than Coke. So for the bottles that I normally have, that's 200 calories. Who has 200 calories to waste on drink? Not me. So instead of drinking the calories, I use the Perrier watermelon water. It's the watermelon mineral water. There we go. So this is so good. It's really hard to find in stores. I did find it in a Dollar Tree in a bottle. But other than that, I ordered these from Walmart.com and have them shipped to my house. You can get a pack of 30 for about, I think, $12, $13.
So good. No calories, no sugar, none of that stuff. There we go. Everything is mineral water.
So I thought that using honey and raw honey was going to be a better alternative than using sugar, which I guess it is, than just the white granulated sugar. But what I found is that the calories are super high. It's like 60 calories per teaspoon or tablespoon. Agave. Well, agave is still high in calories, so I decided to switch over to this 0 calorie sugar substitute. Okay, so I want to pop on for just a minute and share some of these snacks with you that I have that have been getting me through, honey, when the snack attacks, and I'm a crunch girl. Suggested this Live Love Pop, and she suggested the popcorn in the salt and vinegar. I did not like the salt and vinegar. I did, however, find this popcorn. It's a specialty popcorn, like a gourmet popcorn, at Marshall's, and they had all these other different types of popcorn and different flavors and everything. And so I can't remember if hers was 140 calories or not for the salt and vinegar, but this one, the Cinnabon one, is not bad. It is 140 calories per serving, so you can have 2 cups of this for 140 calories. Suggested to make sure you measure it out instead of eating out of the bag. That is a key. She dropped major keys. Make sure you measure out your chips, anything that you're snacking on, measure it out. So the next one is, like I said, the Boom Chicka Pop. I decided so far to just go with the individual bags that come in the pack, so that I can just grab this bag and I pop it right in my purse. I'm ready to go. If I don't have necessarily that amount of calories to give to snacks and I still need something crunchy, I go for a Skinny Pop. Now, Skinny Pop. Okay, so this was kind of like a love-hate, because honestly, all of these popcorns have something that's very similar in nature and the taste to me.
They all taste burnt when you first put
them in your mouth. Let's just be honest. But if you keep eating it, you'll find a couple of gems that have the flavor that you're looking for. I go for pork skins, the chicharrones, I guess that's how you say. And I like the spicy ones. I do have the salt and vinegar, but the salt and vinegar is so salty, and you know pork is gonna be something that's salty anyhow. So you gotta be careful. It's like 340 milligrams of sodium in this one serving. So about 10 of these big chicharrones will end up giving you 80 calories. Say you don't have a measuring cup readily available, or you don't have the denominations of the servings that are on the packages, and your phone is dead, you can't Google it or whatever. I hope you invest in a little scale so that you can weigh your food out. As you can see, this has been a whole change in the way that I eat, in the way that I shop, in the way that I budget my money out. On browse those aisles, turn over the products, take a look and see what you can and cannot afford, not just financially, but within your caloric range if you're trying to do a calorie deficit the way that I am. You know, the good thing about MyFitnessPal app is that they give you alerts. Once you complete your diary for the day, it lets you know, hey, if you keep eating like this in 5 weeks or whatever weeks, this is how much you'll weigh. It also tells you that maybe you're not getting enough calories in for the day, so you might want to watch that. They have recipes on there. They have challenges that you can jump into with other people. Middle of my second week, and I'm on the road to 4 pounds down every other day, and my weight has been going down, 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 down. And if it's not going down, it's just staying level. So I do like that. I'm gonna be fine one day. Like this, me documenting it this way and sharing it with you guys, and hopefully opening up a dialogue with you guys is gonna help me stay accountable. I know definitely it's gonna help me feel bad enough when I see myself in videos like, double chin, why? So it's gonna help me get my life together. But anyhow, I have to go. Thank you so much.